So this is the Octa Consequencer, which is an 8-step analog sequencer. It outputs control voltage, and of course you can turn off the certain steps and control the CV output at a particular step. What we're hearing right now is the built-in VCO, so there's it's triangular right now, or I can go to square wave. I can have a glide on it, and range. It's the VCO has its own separate output. There's also the raw CV output and a CV output that can be controlled with a glide. There's also a gate and trigger output, which right now it's on gate with a half gate, which is ANDed with the clock signal. So at every step it outputs a pulse if it's on or not. In the full gate it just keeps a steady state, up state, anytime the step is on, so it'll just change when it goes down here. Trig is just a short pulse instead of a longer gate signal. These square LED things were made using a nibbler tool. A lot of work. So of course we have a clock, in which I can adjust the speed, and I have a hold function. It also can listen to an external clock signal if I click it on here. This was inspired by Dr. Offset's 16-step up-down counter, up-down sequencer, which uses a presettable up-down counter, specifically the CMOS CD4516. I use the 4516, which is very similar. It has a direction control, so right now it's up, now it goes down. The preset stuff is kind of interesting. You can specify a binary value, and whenever you send a trigger signal to the preset enable or a load pin, it'll jump to that preset. So here I can adjust different values and have it jump to those steps. Also, I have out inputs for gate signals, so the direction and the presets and the load can all be controlled by gate signals. So you can get crazy stuff. So if I put it on the settings that are going to listen to the gate signals, and I turn on my gate box, I start getting weird stuff happening, because these values are changing according to these, and the preset is being set by this, and the direction is being. So you can get some pretty crazy things happening, and use, of course, any box that'll create gate signals. Eventually I'll build a Luneta synth proper and use that. Here is just a VU meter showing the CV level, and I can also control the master CV level here, which is 10 volts currently, because this is a 12 volt power supply in this box, but I can dial the CV level down to 9 or 5 or whatever to be more compatible with other boxes. So that's pretty much it.